Day number 87. Read the Bible in a year. Joshua chapters 19 through 21. Chapter 19. The second lot came out for Simeon, even for the tribe of the children of Simeon, according to their families. Their inheritance was in the middle of the inheritance of the children of Judah. They had for their inheritance Beersheba, or Sheba, Moladah, Hazar Shual, Balha, Ezem, El Tolad, Bethel, Hormah, Ziklag, Beth Macbroth, Hazar Susa, Beth Lebaoth, and Sharuin, 13 cities with their villages. Ain, Rimmon, Ether, and Ashan, 4 cities with their villages. And all the villages that were around these cities, to Balath Beer, Ramah of the south. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Simeon, according to their families. Out of the part of the children of Judah was the inheritance of the children of Simeon, for the portion of the children of Judah was too much for them. Therefore, the children of Simeon had inheritance in the middle of their inheritance. The third lot came up for the children of Zebulun, according to their families. The border of their inheritance was to Sered. Their border went up westward, even to Merhalah, and reached to Dabasheth. It reached to the brook that is before Jokneam, and it turned from Sered eastward towards the sunrise to the border of Chisloth Tabor. It went out to Daberath and went up to Japhia. From there it passed along eastward to Gath Hefer, to Ethkazin, and went out to Rimmon, which stretches to Neah. The border turned around it on the north to Hanaloth, and it ended at the valley of Ipta El. Kata, Nahalal, Shimron, Idalah, and Bethlehem, 12 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the children of Zebulun. According to their families, these cities with their villages. The fourth lot came out for Issachar, even for the children of Issachar according to their families. Their border was to Jezreel, Chesuloth, Shunem, Hapharim, Sihon, Anarath, Rabbith, Kishon, Ebez, Remeth, Enganim, Enhadah, and Beth Pazez. The border reached to Tabor, Zamua, and Beth Shemesh. Their border ended at the Jordan, 16 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Issachar, according to their families, the cities with their villages. The fifth lot came out for the tribe of the children of Asher, according to their families. Their border was Helkath, Hali, Beaton, Ashaph, Alamalek, Amad, Mishal, and it reached to Carmel westward and to Shehorim Limnah. It turned towards sunrise to Beth Dagon and reached to Zebulun and to the valley of Iptath El, northward to Beth Amalek and Neel. It went out to Kabul on the left hand, and Ebron, Rehob, Hammon, and Cana, even to the great Sidon. The border turned to Ramah, to the fortified city of Tyre, and the border turned to Hoash, and ended at the sea by the region of Achzib. Umah also, and Aphek, and Rehob, 22 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of Asher, according to their families, these cities with their villages. The sixth lot came out for the children of Naphtali, even for the children of Naphtali according to their families. Their border was from Helheph, from the oak of Zanaim, Adami Nekeb, Jabneel, and to Lakum. It ended at the Jordan. The border turned westward to Aznoth Tabor, and went out from there to Hukok. It reached to Zebulun on the south, and turned to Asher, and reached to Asher on the west, and to Judah at the Jordan towards the sunrise. The fortified cities were Ziddim, Zur, Hamath, Rakath, Chinnereth, Admah, Ramah, Hazor, Kadesh, Edrei, En-Hazor, Iron, Migdal, El, Horem, Beth-Anath, and Beth-Shemesh, 19 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Naphtali, according to their families, the cities with their villages. Seventh lot came out for the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families. The border of their inheritance was Zorha, Eshtaol, Irshemesh, Shalabin, Ahilon, Ithla, Elon, Timnah, Ekron, Eltekeh, Gibbethon, Balath, Jehud, Beni Barak, Gath, Rimmon, Me-Jarkon, and Rakon, with the border opposite Joppa. The border of the children of Dan went out beyond them, for the children of Dan went up and fought against Leshem, and took it, and struck it with the edge of the sword, and possessed it, and lived therein, and called Leshem Dan, after the name of Dan their forefather. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families, these cities with their villages. So they finished distributing the land for inheritance by its borders. The children of Israel gave an inheritance to Joshua, the son of Nun, among them, according to the Lord's commandment. They gave him the city which he asked, even Timnath-Serah, in the hill country of Ephraim, and he built the city and lived there. These are the inheritance which Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the heads of the fathers' houses of the tribes of the children of Israel distributed for inheritance by lot in Shiloh before the Lord, at the door of the tent of meeting. So they finished dividing the land.
Joshua 20. The Lord spoke to Joshua, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, saying, Assign the cities of refuge, of which I spoke to you by Moses, that the manslayer who kills any person accidentally or unintentionally may flee there. They shall be to you for a refuge from the avenger of blood. He shall flee to one of those cities and shall stand at the entrance of the gate of the city and declare his case in the ears of the elders of that city. They shall take him into the city with them and give him a place that he may live among them. If the avenger of blood pursues him, then they shall not deliver up the manslayer into his hand, because he struck his neighbor unintentionally and didn't hate him before. He shall dwell in that city until he stands before the congregation for judgment, until the death of the high priest that shall be in those days. Then the manslayer shall return and come to his own city and to his own house, to the city he fled from. They set apart Kadesh in Galilee in the hill country of Naphtali, Shechem in the hill country of Ephraim, and Kiriath Arba, also called Hebron, in the hill country of Judah, beyond the Jordan at Jericho eastward. They assigned Bezer in the wilderness in the plain out of the tribe of Reuben, Ramoth in Gilead out of the tribe of Gad, and Golan in Bashan out of the tribe of Manasseh. These were the appointed cities for all the children of Israel, and for the alien who lives among them, that whoever kills any person unintentionally might flee there, and not die by the hand of the avenger of blood, until he stands trial before the congregation.
Joshua chapter 21. Then the heads of the fathers' houses of the Levites came near to Eleazar the priest, and to Joshua son of Nun, and to the heads of the fathers' houses of the tribes of the children of Israel. They spoke to them at Shiloh in the land of Canaan, saying, The Lord commanded through Moses to give us cities to dwell in, with their pasture lands for livestock. The children of Israel gave to the Levites out of their inheritance according to the commandment of the Lord, these cities with their pasture lands. The lot came out for the families of the Kohathites, the children of Aaron the priest, who were of the Levites, had 13 cities by lot out of the tribe of Judah, out of the tribe of the Simeonites, and out of the tribe of Benjamin. The rest of the children of Kohath had 10 cities by lot out of the families of the tribe of Ephraim, out of the tribe of Dan, out of the half-tribe of Manasseh. The children of Gershon had 13 cities of lot. The children of Gershon had 13 cities by lot out of the families of the tribe of Issachar, out of the tribe of Asher, out of the tribe of Naphtali, and out of the half-tribe of Manasseh in Bashan. The children of Merari, according to their families, had 12 cities, out of the tribe of Reuben, out of the tribe of Gad, and out of the tribe of Zebulun. The children of Israel gave these cities with their pasture lands by lot to the Levites, as the Lord commanded by Moses. They gave out of the tribe of the children of Judah and out of the tribe of the children of Simeon these cities which are mentioned by name, and they were for the children of Aaron. All of the families of the Kohathites, who were of the children of Levi, for theirs was the first lot, they gave them Kiriath Arba, named after the father of Anak, also called Hebron, in the hill country of Judah with its pasture lands around it, but they gave the fields of the city and its villages to Caleb the son of Jephunneh for his possession. To the children of Aaron the priest they gave Hebron with its pasture lands, the city of refuge for the manslayer, Libnah with its pasture lands, Jatir with its pasture lands, Eshtemoa with its pasture lands, Helon with its pasture lands, Dibir with its pasture lands, Ayan with its pasture lands, Jittah with its pasture lands, and Beth Shemesh with its pasture lands. 9 cities out of those 2 tribes. Out of the tribe of Benjamin, Gibeon with its pasture lands, Geba with its pasture lands, Anatoth with its pasture lands, and Almon with its pasture lands. 4 cities. All the cities of the children of Aaron, the priests, were 13 cities with their pasture lands. The families of the children of Kohath, the Levites, even the rest of the children of Kohath, and the cities of their lot out of the tribe of Ephraim. They gave them Shechem with its pasture lands in the hill country of Ephraim, the city of refuge for the manslayer, and Gezer with its pasture lands, Kibzaim with its pasture lands, and Beth Horon with its pasture lands, 4 cities. Out of the tribe of Dan, Eltek with its pasture lands, Gibbethon with its pasture lands, Ahalon with its pasture lands, Gath Rimmon with its pasture lands, 4 cities. Out of the half tribe of Manasseh, Tanakh with its pasture lands, Gath Rimmon with its pasture lands, 2 cities. All the cities of the families of the rest of the children of Kohath were 10 with their pasture lands. They gave to the children of Gershon of the families of the Levites out of the half tribe of Manasseh, Golan in Bashan with its pasture lands, the city of refuge for the manslayer, and Be-Eshterah with its pasture lands, 2 cities. Out of the tribe of Issachar, Kishhain with its pasture lands, Daberath with its pasture lands, Jarmuth with its pasture lands, En-Ganon with its pasture lands, 4 cities. Out of the tribe of Asher, Mishael with its pasture lands, Abdon with its pasture lands, Helkath with its pasture lands, Rehob with its pasture lands, 4 cities. Out of the tribe of Naphtali, Kadesh in Galilee with its pasture lands, the city of refuge for the manslayer, Hamothador with its pasture lands, and Kartan with its pasture lands, 3 cities. All the cities of the Gershonites according to their families were 13 cities with their pasture lands. To the families of the children of Merari, the rest of the Levites out of the tribe of Zebulun, Jokneam with its pasture lands, Karta with its pasture lands, Dimnah with its pasture lands, and Nahalel with its pasture lands, 4 cities. Out of the tribe of Reuben, Bezer with its pasture lands, Jehaz with its pasture lands, Kedemoth with its pasture lands, and Mepahath with its pasture lands, 4 cities. Out of the tribe of Gad, Ramoth in Gilead with its pasture lands, the city of refuge for the manslayer, and Manaheim with its pasture lands, Heshbon with its pasture lands, Jazer with its pasture lands, 4 cities in all. All these cities were the children of Merari according to their families, even the rest of the families of the Levites. Their lot was 12 cities. All the cities of the Levites among the possessions of the children of Israel were 48 cities, with their pasture lands. Each of these cities included their pasture lands around them. It was this way with all these cities. So the Lord gave to Israel all the land which he swore to give their fathers. They possessed it and lived in it. The Lord gave them rest all around, according to all that he swore to their fathers. Not a man of all their enemies stood before them. The Lord delivered all their enemies into their hand. Nothing failed of any good thing which the Lord had spoken to the house of Israel. All came to pass. It's difficult reading this passage because there's so many names in there, but you get a glimmer of hope because I start to see names that I recognize, like Bethlehem or Hebron, and names that I know of from the New Testament writers. But it's amazing. All the land was given to them and then spread out by lot to the entire tribes, all 12 tribes of Israel. It's pretty cool.
And again, we see the heart of God here. He made a promise to Moses, and he made a promise to the Israelites. And again, we see him sticking to his promise, that he's not someone who's going to say something and go back on what he has said, but that even though in the middle of it, they're not doing exactly what he had asked them to do, for example, driving out all of the other nations that weren't Israelites, they went against some of what he had said. I believe it was the Canaanites who were still in some of the land.
And the Jebusites were in Jerusalem, yeah.
And so even with that, he still stayed true to what he had promised. The promised land, he's given it to them.
Yeah, I think what I see here is God is putting the Israelites in the center of the known world so that his name would be known by the world. God had a plan for the Israelites bigger than the Israelites themselves.
And at this point, they have no idea. They just think, hey, we're getting some land. We're going to have some freedom where we can worship God. They don't realize that God has set them up to impact the entire world.
Yeah, what a great story.